everyone, John Sherry here with your energy forecast for October 2015, and it's a very, very important month. I just want to talk very briefly about the energy for the last few decades. There's two things going on here. Number one, for the last 21 years, we've all been facing up to a different world. Perhaps things haven't been right. We've been learning lessons, delving into the other parts of our life as a society at whole, a global society with money, relationships, the internet, what it can do and not do for us, war, all of those things, and about individuals within that. So it's not been a comfortable place to be the last couple of decades, has it? The other thing is there's many people, and I'm talking to you now if you're quite spiritual. You probably haven't fitted in this world ever since you were born. Anyone who's certainly in their 20s, mid-20s onwards, especially if in your 40s, mid-40s to mid-50s, you grew up thinking, knowing things, feeling a different sense. You might have been able to sense things others didn't, know things that others didn't seem to know. And then you just seem to not fit in the rest of the world. Everything didn't work. You didn't seem to be like everyone else. No one was doing what you were doing. No one knew what you knew. You backed off. You retreated. You went into a shell. Why was I born here? What's going on? I don't understand. And you retreated and felt so lost. And thinking, was I meant to be born? Was I meant to be part of this? This time coming now is your reason why. You may experience a greater awareness of yourself, an awakening of those spiritual abilities, and a quickening of your connection to other people who have the same, have done the same, experienced the same. This is because now the energy shifts and we're now in a new era. And that energy is to bring a wave of more understanding to us at a deeper spiritual level, but also on a personal level of our connection of oneness to everything. So, bear that in mind, because October, following on from September's, if you like, dramatic honesty coming out from people with their declarations, as shown by VW with their emissions issue and declaring that been up to no good, and there may be more companies doing the same, we now come to October and it's all about realization. And that's why I told you what I just did, because for a lot of people, you're now going to realize who you are. You're going to realize more of a purpose. You're going to realize what you've been through, why you've been through it. That maybe it's to give you a voice to help others. Maybe it's because you had to be ready for a time that's now appearing. Or maybe you've just had to learn things that you couldn't have learnt any other way. This is a month of realization of who you are, what you're here for, what matters, what gifts you have, and what you need to do about them. But this realization in October meets a little bit of a challenge in the sense that a lot of people are used to who you've been. And even though you declared certain things maybe last month, or been on the other side of some declaration about what others may be up to, your realization may be at odds with the world around you. Or you may not know, how do I do what I've got to do? And that's hard because you look around you and you see a normal world that's not changing. These mini periods in this month, 4th to about the 8th of October, 13th to about 16th of October, 23rd to 27th. Those mini times, those 3 or 4 day periods are where it's going to maybe hit you a little about the realization of maybe even the enormity of what you're going to do. I feel something so powerful inside of me, I just don't know what to do with it, but I know it's big and I'm scared by that. And I'm scared by what I have to do. And should I do it? What will people say? Plus also the challenges of the realization of, well, I've got to answer to me now. And you may not have done that all your life. And that's a realization that might scare a few people. So that's what to expect during those mini periods. The rest of the month, though, is a good month. Really, it's these little periods that then you then reflect on and are aware that I've got to keep doing this. By the end of the month, you know, this realization becomes a knowledge that you've got to do something with. And the reason why is preparing you for 2016. Whatever your realization is, in whatever area, about whatever thing, including yourself, it's getting ready for the next 2 years where you're going to push into new zones, because the new energy that is here. It's come right at the end of September, around the 25th with the lunar eclipse. It's now here and it's going to grow and expand. And that's what this is about. Your realization may come who you are, what you've got to do, and why you've got to do it. And that's big. Take October. It's going to question you, but it's going to give you time for that to settle within you, to become aware of this truth, because you've got big things to do. So if you've never thought you were going to fit in this world, now you know this world is going to fit around you, and it's going to start very soon from October. Trust me, I've been there. I wanted to end my life once because I didn't think I fitted in this world. Now look where we all are, and that can be you too. There's a lot of people waiting to share your gifts with you and from you. I'm John Sherry. Come and see me at theenergyreader.com and see more of this as a blog post with more important information. See the YouTube channel, and of course I'm on Facebook as well, where I share different things. Come and tell me your stories about your realizations. John Sherry saying, have a great month. Do you know it's going to be okay? Because this is what you've been waiting all your life for. Be well, everyone. Keep smiling. See you soon. Bye-bye.